You are being lied to about how to get rich. The internet wants you to believe that becoming a millionaire requires winning the entrepreneurial lottery, day trading, or hustling until you burn out. But what if I told you the average millennial or Gen Z worker could hit $1 million without ever getting a promotion and by barely lifting a finger? By the end of this video, you'll know the exact mathematical formula to turn just a few bucks a day into a 7-figure net worth, using what Einstein allegedly called the eighth wonder of the world. I'll show you the exact numbers at 3 different ages, so you can copy-paste this strategy into your own life. Let's break it down. This is compound interest, and to understand why it's the ultimate wealth cheat code, you have to understand the difference between simple interest and compound interest. Let's say you have $100, and it earns 10% interest a year. With simple interest, you earn $10 in year 1. In year 2, you earn another $10. In year 3, another $10. You just earn the same flat amount based on your original starting balance. Boring. Slow. But compound interest is different. Compound interest means you earn interest on your interest. In year 1, you make $10. But in year 2, you earn 10% on 110s. That is $11. Now you have 120 wars. In year 3, you earn 10% on 121. That is $12. 10 yours. You didn't work any harder, but your money paid you more. And it's a snowball rolling down a hill. At the top, it's just a handful of snow, but as it rolls, it picks up speed. It picks up more snow. By the time it hits the bottom of the hill, it's an avalanche. That is how you build wealth. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds great, but inflation is killing me, rent is insane, and I can barely afford groceries, let alone investing. I get it, but that's exactly why you can't ignore this. You don't need a lot of money to start this snowball. You just need time. Let's look at the millionaire math. To reach $1 million by age 65, assuming a very realistic 8% average annual return, which is the historical average of the S&P 500, here is what it takes for each of these 3 people. If you start at age 40, you need to invest about $1,150 every single month to hit $1 million by 65. That is aggressive. For a lot of people, that feels impossible. If you start at age 30, you only need to invest $380 a month. Much more manageable. That's cutting out a few subscriptions and eating out a little less. But if you start at age 20, you only need to invest $115 a month. That is less than $4 a day. You can literally reach millionaire status by giving up 1 daily iced coffee or a fast food meal. If you start at 20 and invest $115 a month until you're 65, you will have put in a total of about $62,000 out of your own pocket. But your final balance will be over $1,000. Where did the other $938,000 come from? The market paid it to you. You literally made 15 times more money by doing absolutely nothing, just by letting time do the heavy lifting. But there is a catch. There is a reason why everyone doesn't do this. It is called the Valley of Disappointment. When you first start investing, compound interest feels like a scam. You put in $1,000, and a year later, you made $80. Whoop-de-doo. You check your app, you see barely any progress, and your brain tells you, this is pointless. I should just spend this money. But here is the secret the wealthy know. The first 10 years of compound interest are uneventful. It's the last 10 years that make you rich. Compound interest works on a geometric curve. The first half of your money takes the longest to grow, but the second half, it multiplies in the blink of an eye. The problem is, human brains are wired for linear progress. We want to put in effort and see an immediate, equal reward. But wealth building doesn't care about your impatience. You have to have the discipline to be bored. So how do you actually do this? How do you copy-paste this strategy right now? Step 1. Open a tax-advantaged account. If you're in the US, that means a Roth IRA. In the UK, a Stocks and Shares ISA. In Canada, a TFSA. This ensures the government doesn't tax your snowball while it's rolling. Step 2. Buy a low-cost S&P 500 index fund or a total stock market ETF. Do not try to pick individual stocks. You are buying a tiny slice of the 500 largest companies in America. When Apple makes money, you make money. When Google makes money, you make money. Step 3. Automate it. Set up an auto deposit so that money moves into your investment account the exact day you get paid. If the money never hits your checking account, you'll never miss it. You are literally paying your future self first. Remember that open loop from the beginning? The exact mathematical formula to turn a few bucks into $1 million? It's right there. It's not a secret algorithm. It's not a crypto token. It's your age, multiplied by your consistency, multiplied by the market's historical average. You have the ultimate asset right now, and it's not your salary. It's your youth. Every single day you wait to start, the snowball gets a little smaller and the hill gets a little steeper. Don't rob your future self because your current self wants to buy something that will be worthless in a year. If you want to know exactly which index funds to buy to make this work, I broke down my top 3 picks in this video right here. Go check it out and keep building that snowball.